In this video, I'm going to show you how to place the front fender liner on this Hyundai Sonata. This goes in the front wheel arch right above the tire and protects the engine bay from anything that might splash at it. To do this, I will be removing the wheel, although you may not have to. I find it a whole lot easier. So let's get started. Use a 21mm socket, remove all 5 lug nuts, and then we can pull the wheel off. Just a little note, if yours has hubcaps, when you take the lug nuts off, the hubcap is going to want to come off, so take that off first, then the wheel. At the front of the vehicle, underneath the bumper cover, you'll see the corner of the fender liner. We have 2 push clips to remove from it, so we can release it from the bumper cover. Use a trim tool to pop out the center of those and remove the outer piece after. I have a couple different style push clips, so that one just was a pull. This one has a Phillips head cutout in it. There we go. This is now loose. Follow it up from the bottom. You'll see where it attaches to the body of the vehicle with a couple push clips. These are the same Phillips head style center that you'll have to unthread. Once you do that, you should be able to pry this out with a trim tool. On the fender, you'll see a Phillips head screw towards the front of the fender. Unthread it. Pull the fender liner off of the fender. Save this little insert that popped out. We're going to put it back in with the new liner. Pull the fender liner off, make sure it unhooks from everywhere. Let's switch sides. We're going to have a Phillips head screw here on the back side, or the back half. 3 over here, and another 2 on the bottom. Let's undo all of them, as well as a couple push clips. Here's one of the push clips towards the inside of the fender. Another one on the back of it. A Phillips head screw on the fender. Same deal with this clip. I'm going to pop it out and save it. Let's remove these 3 that are on the lower side of the fender. We're going to need these clips as well. Last 2 screws on the bottom. Pull down on the fender liner. Unhook it from the bottom. And there it is. At this point, typically, there's some cleanup to do here, which all you need really is to just get all this debris out of the way. Take the new fender liner and put it in position. Make sure everything lines up. It doesn't matter where you start bolting it back on. I'm just going to start at the bottom and basically go backwards in comparison to how I took it off. So let's start with the 2 lower screws. When tightening these, you want to make sure that everything lines up and stays lined up, but also don't over tighten them. They all screw into a plastic insert, which is very easy to strip out. This is bottomed out and snugged. Give it a little bit extra and stop right there. At the bottom here, the fender liner had a little insert that you're supposed to put back in. Mine fell out as I was removing this, so I'm just going to clip it in. That. Put these inserts back in. And thread in the screws to expand them and lock them in. Follow it up on the outside of the fender. Thread in the screw. Make sure everything is tucked in underneath this lip of the fender. Reinstall the push clips. Back on the front side, make sure everything fits, lines up. Let's get the push clips installed, that way it'll stay in place. And down below, put the fender liner back up over the bumper and re-secure it with the 2 clips. Let's get the wheel back on. If your wheels had hubcaps, you're going to want to put them on now because the lug nuts go over and clamp everything together. Just make sure you line up the cutout for the valve stem with the valve stem, of course, otherwise it won't fit on properly. And now start in all 5 of your lug nuts. We'll bottom them out and torque them to 79 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to seat the wheel properly. Once again, 79 foot-pounds in a cross pattern. Double check them.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.